Hi, this is Jeff White with Life and Living Now, and I wanted to continue on a conversation that I started yesterday with the video on meditation, one-pointed meditation. And I had made a mention about rituals and their benefit as well as certain challenges. And so let me just kind of start off to say I have no issues whatsoever with rituals. They are utilized um, in a great way by a huge number of people. My only point that I had mentioned yesterday was to just remember that ritual is a tool. It's really not meant to supplant the practice itself. It can become part of the practice. Some people use rituals in the sense of creating an altar um, in their home or work with candles, images, fabric, etc. Nothing wrong with that. Other people will start off with a ritual of, um, you know, an incantation, uh, the rosary, or something along those lines. The key part about having a ritual, if you're going to use a ritual, is to remember that it's a tool to get you into a mindset. It's a tool to help you get rid of everything external and your external focus and to bring that inwardly so that you are focused inwardly in your heart and in your mind. And that's really what the ritual does. It reminds you about why you're there. So it becomes a very good tool, can become part of a very good practice. My only concern is I have watched through the years that some people, some groups will take a ritual and it becomes more important or as important than the practice itself. And remember, the practice is really to understand you, understand yourself. All we're doing in meditation at this stage is letting go of everything that is an illusion, everything that is in our thoughts and our mind, quieting all of that, getting past all of the mental chatter and looking into the face of consciousness, which really just means that we're looking at ourselves or allowing ourselves to look. And obviously language becomes kind of an issue here as we know the Tao that can be described is not the Tao. God that can be described is not God. So when I say that we are looking at ourselves, really we just get rid of all the mental chatter and we be. We are simply allowing ourselves to simply be. And it's very powerful. The rituals as we get started help us to get to that mindset, to clear away the clutter of everything else that's happened in our day and in our lives as we sit down. My ritual for a long time was simply I would sit, I would get in my position where I was comfortable, my back was straight, so I would have nice clear breathing, not hunched over and where my diaphragm was not able to fully extend. And I would gaze off to the distance in the room and begin to soften that gaze, and then it just begins to um, allow me to know why I'm here. And then I enter into my meditation. Other times as we go through this, you'll find that I will use different kinds of meditation. Sometimes I'll start with a visualization and using sound, and I will imagine energy from the various internal organs. And I'll use that combining with visualization and with color as just kind of a healthful thing to do. That's a different type of meditation, but I use that as my precursor to getting into a deeper meditation. So whatever tool that you wish to use, should you wish to use one, is perfectly fine. But do remember, the tool is not the subject. The subject and what you're looking at is your mind. And you can carry around all of that with you. One of the things that happens, the more that you meditate, the more consistent that you meditate, then it begins to build this powerful sense of peace and presence within you. And the danger sometimes is, oh, I can now carry this with me throughout my day. I don't need to meditate. Wrong. You still want to have that foundation. That's what got you there. Continue to use that. Continue to go deeper and deeper. Plus, walk into the world now with this sense of peace, this sense of energy that's there. So I just wanted to pass that along. and say happy journeys within the meditations. We'll discuss more of this as we go through. Thank you. Any comments, feel free to email me at lifeandlivingnow@gmail. You can also reach out through comments on the YouTube site as well. We look for you to subscribe. We'll be adding more of these, and as we go through, we're looking at different forms of qigong. When we look at different forms of self-awareness, self-development, and meditation. Thank you.